KATC Weather Lab. Here's Eric's forecast.
Hopefully this afternoon you didn't get caught in any of those heavy downpours that made their way in and across Acadiana. Here locally at Lafayette, it was about 4 o'clock that the rain just started coming down in sheets and buckets, producing about a quick inch of rain in about a half hour, leading to some minor flooding on some of the roadways. Definitely getting some ponding on that and then just causing some issues. But for the most part now, the rain has come to an end and the streets are beginning to improve, which is the good news, but it looks like we could do it all over again tomorrow afternoon. Here's what we got across the regional satellite and radar. You can see the showers and storms that we had this afternoon are coming to an end, now beginning to fade out. We do have maybe 1 or 2 light drizzles down towards the point, but outside of that, most of Acadiana is dry. We do have some clouds still with us. A few light showers still working up towards the Alexandria area. Those might clip the very northwestern portions of Acadiana still later this evening. But for the most part, as you can see, we are drying out. But we did have some very heavy rains earlier this afternoon, as mentioned, with Brobridge picking up nearly 2.5 to 3 inches in some spots. That could have caused some issues over towards that area. But as mentioned, it only lasted about an hour. And then once the rain started coming to an end, we were able to start drying out. About 1.5 inches here in Lafayette, and over towards Scott, about 2 inches of rain fell. But you can see this very isolated area right through the heart of Lafayette saw the heaviest rains, 1 to 2 inches earlier this afternoon. Also some hot spots up towards Church Point and Lawtell, anywhere from 1 inch to 1.5 inches fell earlier this afternoon, and then up to around 1.6 inches towards the Monmouth. So most of us got some much needed rain this afternoon. Hopefully it didn't cause too many issues, but it was still rain that we need in and across the area, as we are still a little bit on the abnormally dry side. Across the rest of the Gulf South, we've had scattered showers and storms all throughout the day, extending from Florida over into Texas. Now beginning to see a little bit of a boundary, though, still up to our north. That's helping to fire up some of those storms across the northern portion of the state and back over into Mississippi. And then off into the Atlantic, that's where we continue to have Tropical Depression number 3. You can see right now most of the shower activity staying offshore, but still creating some rough conditions up and down the Carolinas coast, where they're dealing with some rip currents. Latest information with this is still a tropical depression with winds of 35 miles, gust up to 45. Right now it's pretty stationary, but it's expected to slowly drift off to the east in the coming days, and as it does, it could quickly strengthen, maybe up to a tropical storm, getting up to becoming Tropical Storm Chris later tonight into tomorrow morning, slowly making its way down to the south and southeast through the next couple days. Still by Monday starting to become a strong tropical storm with winds up to 65 miles per hour. Could then become a hurricane by Tuesday afternoon into the evening, but it will be a short-lived hurricane as it makes its way off the coast, making its way up towards, the New England area, but staying well offshore and then continuing to head up towards the other areas. So no real effect for us here in America. Just going to continue to maybe bring some rough seas up and down the east coast. Also continue to watch Tropical Storm BERYL as it is moving off to the west-northwest at 18 miles per hour. Not a whole lot. This is a very small system at that. It will make its way, as mentioned, off to the west-northwest, head towards the Les Antilles Islands. Looks to be heading towards the Dominica area. That's where they're under a tropical storm warning, but it looks to make landfall maybe late tomorrow night around 10 o'clock, so about 24 hours from now, with winds up to around 40 miles per hour. But then as it moves into the Caribbean, expect it to weaken and run into some wind shear, which will tear it apart, but still could cause some rain showers up towards the Puerto Rico area moving into Monday. So for the rest of our evening, rain coming to an end, but you do see that boundary then lifting back towards daybreak. So around 7 o'clock, we could have some scattered showers in and around the area, especially down towards the Gulf Coast to begin our Sunday, becoming a little less numerous throughout the day, but still would say about a scattering of showers will be possible. So just kind of keep that in mind if you have some afternoon plans on our Sunday. Going into Monday, pretty much the same story. Waking up with maybe just an isolated shower to begin the day, and then becoming more hit or miss during the afternoon. So just kind of have that umbrella with you the next couple of days. So for your Saturday night, will be rather cloudy. Temperatures holding steady around 75. Could have some areas of fog, especially those areas that saw some of the heavier rains this afternoon. Going into our Sunday morning, and then going into most of the day on Sunday, looking to be fairly, on the wet side. We'll go 60% chance for the rain. Could have a few peaks of sun in between the areas, but I do think we will have those scattered showers with cloudy skies. 87 for the high with some heavy rain and downpours mixed in. 40% chance for the rain on Monday. Tuesday might be the only day we actually stay dry before more rain chances return as we head into Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday with a couple upper level systems heading our way. So we're going to just continue to remain in this unsettled wet pattern. So have the rain gear just in the car just in case you get stuck under one of those downpours downpours. Starting though to heat up a little bit moving into the weekend and next week with temperatures in the lower 90s.